Imagine a company so powerful it shapes global economies, labor laws, and supply chains across continents. Now imagine the person behind it rarely appears in public, avoids media attention, and lives a quiet life in Arkansas. Who truly controls Walmart? How can one family silently influence markets, jobs, and trade policies without seeking fame? By 2026, one man's fortune exceeds $140 billion, more than the GDP of over 35 countries, yet most people wouldn't even recognize his name. The world knows Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Bill Gates, but have you ever heard of Rob Walton? The silent billionaire quietly pulling the strings of the world's largest retailer, Walmart. With over 10,750 stores in 19 countries, 2.3 million employees, and nearly $681 billion in annual revenue, Walmart's decisions ripple across economies and impact millions of lives, while he remains largely out of sight. Rob Walton doesn't need headlines or public attention. He operates through long-term strategy, ownership, and influence. In a world obsessed with noise, the quietest players often hold the greatest power, and he is proof of that. This isn't just wealth, it's unseen influence shaping economies, employment, and markets worldwide. Today, we uncover the story of the richest Walton you've probably never heard of, Rob Walton.
This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. The content is based on theories and not verified facts.
Samuel Robson, Rob Walton, born 1944, Tulsa, Oklahoma, is the eldest son of Sam Walton and Helen Walton. His father, Sam, started with small retail stores and eventually built Walmart into a global retail empire. He attended Bentonville Elementary School, 1950 to 1956, Bentonville High School, 1956 to 1962, then the College of Worcester, 1962 to 1964, and graduated from the University of Arkansas in 1966 with a degree in business administration. He later earned a Juris Doctor from Columbia Law School in 1969. Rob started at Walmart in the 1960s, learning operations, logistics, and finance from the ground up. In 1978, he joined the board, and in 1992 became chairman, guiding Walmart's global expansion while keeping the family's control. Rob lives in Arkansas with his wife Melanie and 4 children, and the family has donated billions through the Walton Family Foundation. Rob Walton joined Walmart in 1969 after earning his law degree, choosing to work behind the scenes in legal strategy, corporate structure, and governance. His efforts ensured the company stayed firmly under family control as it grew into a retail powerhouse. Career journey: 1969 to 1978, senior legal and corporate roles, served as general counsel and corporate secretary, building the legal and organizational framework to safeguard Walmart's rapid expansion. 1978 to 1992, board member, guided strategic decisions and national growth while managing increasing operational and financial risk. 1992 to 2015, chairman of the board, oversaw CEO leadership, global expansion, acquisitions, and long-term strategy amid recessions and the rise of e-commerce. 2015, present, major shareholder and family controller. Although no longer chairman, he remains a central figure through Walton family ownership, 50%, influencing a company with over 2.3 million employees worldwide, all without public visibility. Rob Walton's quiet leadership and strategic foresight shaped Walmart into the global retail giant it is today. Rob Walton didn't inherit wealth blindly. He started at the ground level, managing stores, logistics, and operations, learning every part of Walmart's business under the guidance of his father, Sam Walton. 1962, Sam Walton opened the first Walmart in Rogers, Arkansas, with a $20,000 startup, mostly borrowed. 1963, first-year revenue $975,000. 1965, 9 stores, $9 million revenue. 1967, 24 stores, $12.7 million revenue. 1970, IPO, revenue $44 million. Late 1970s, 276 stores, revenue $1 billion. 1980s, Supercenters and Sam's Club expansion, revenue $8 billion. By the 1980s, Rob was not just an observer but a strategic force, ensuring the Walton family controlled the business while others focused on day-to-day operations. When Rob Walton became chairman in 1992, Walmart's revenue was $44 billion. By 2015, it had grown to $480 billion plus. Key achievements: Walmart global expansion, entered multiple countries, becoming a retail powerhouse. Subsidiaries growth. Sam's Club, expanded globally. Walmart International, operates in 19+ countries. E-commerce, early investments in Walmart.com to compete with Amazon. Supply chain and distribution, modernized logistics and distribution centers. Scale, became the world's largest retailer by revenue. Today, revenue, $600 billion plus, 2.3 million plus employees. Stores, 10,750 plus. Subsidiaries drive Walmart's global, multi-brand growth, built on Rob Walton's leadership. Rob Walton is the eldest Walton, but rarely seen in public. Rob Walton's fortune skyrocketed thanks to Walmart shares, investments, and strategic diversification. 1970, $10 million. Mid-1970s, $100 million. 1980, $500 million. 1985, $1 billion. 1990, $3 to $5 billion. 1992, $5 billion. Sam Walton passed, Walmart shares inherited. 2000, $10 to $15 billion. 2010, $20 billion. 2013, $33.8 billion. 2020, $50 to $60 billion. 2025, $114 to $136 billion. 2026, $140 billion. Breakdown of Rob Walton's wealth. Walmart shares, $120 billion. Investments and hedge funds, $12 billion. Real estate and properties, $8 billion. Annual income, $1.7 to $2 billion, mostly dividends. Minimal losses due to diversification and conservative risk. Shocking fact, his fortune exceeds the GDP of dozens of countries. Walmart is more than a store, it's a global powerhouse, shaping markets, supply chains, and economies worldwide. Revenue 2025 $681 billion, the largest of any company on earth. Profit, net income 2025 $19.4 billion. Market cap, January 2026 $954 billion. Employees, 2.3 million, the largest private workforce in history. Stores, 10,750 plus in 19 countries. E-divisions driving this empire. Sam's Club, $90 billion in 2025 sales, powered by memberships and scan-and-go tech. Walmart.com and e-commerce, 18% of revenue, $122 billion, with US e-commerce up 20% YOY. Flipkart, India 77% owned by Walmart, valued at $35 billion, includes Myntra and Shopsy. Walmart International, $122 billion in sales outside the US, hundreds of stores across Latin America, Asia, and other regions. Logistics and fulfillment, one of the largest private networks globally, moving billions of products efficiently. Walmart isn't just a retailer, it's a global empire, influencing commerce around the world with revenue, profit, and market value that rival entire economies. Rob Walton's decisions impact millions of jobs worldwide. Samuel Robson, Rob Walton, born 1944, Tulsa, USA, eldest son of Walmart founder Sam Walton. Wealth and income. Net worth, $139 billion. Global rank, number 12. Sources, Walmart shares, 45%, $120 billion. Investments, real estate, $300 million. Income, $1.5 to $2 billion per year. Walmart, CEO, 1988 to 1992 Chairman, 1992 to 2015 Board until 2024. Current CEO, Doug McMillon Chairman, Greg Penner, son-in-law. Revenue, $703 billion. Market cap, $950 billion. Employees, 2.3 million. Stores, 10,500. Countries, 19 plus. Key divisions: Sam's Club, Walmart International. Family and ownership. Walton family owns 45%, $120 billion. Controls company strategy and operations. Investments and assets. Denver Broncos, $4.65 billion. Luxury real estate, $300 million. And classic cars. Donations and philanthropy. Rob Walton, $115 million to ASU. With wife Melanie, $32 million. Walton Family Foundation, $6.2 billion, plus lifetime, $600 million plus in 2024. Total family giving, $7.5 billion plus. Global influence, shapes retail, supply chains, jobs, pricing. Family philanthropy and politics influence policy. Legacy in retail, finance, sports, and business. Walmart is more than a store, it's a global powerhouse, shaping markets, supply chains, and economies worldwide. Logistics and fulfillment, one of the largest private networks globally, moving billions of products efficiently. Walmart isn't just a retailer, it's a global empire, influencing commerce around the world with revenue, profit, and market value that rival entire economies. Rob Walton was not the CEO or the current chairman, but his influence shaped Walmart for decades. His power came from former chairman, Rob Walton, 1992 to 2015. Current chairman, Gregory B. Penner. Current CEO, Doug McMillon. Leading the board of directors, helping choose and oversee CEOs and the chairman. Rob Walton plays a key role in these decisions, approving major investments, acquisitions, and global expansion, protecting Walton family ownership, around 45 to 50%. Rob's role focused on long-term stability, family control, and strategic growth, not daily operations. Rob joined Walmart when it was still growing, not dominating. Retail was brutal, thin profit margins, intense competition, constant expansion risk. He worked on operations, legal matters, and corporate structure, not glamorous roles. Struggle. If Walmart failed, it wouldn't just hurt profits, it would destroy the Walton family reputation and wealth. This was the decade where Walmart went public and expanded fast. Growth meant bigger rewards, bigger risks. Rob's job became protecting ownership and structure while the company scaled. Walmart isn't just a store, it's a data machine. Every second, its algorithms track what people buy, where demand is rising, and which products are slowing down. The system decides what each store needs, when prices change, how deliveries move, what you see online. If umbrella sales suddenly rise, Walmart's system predicts rain, and sends more stock fast. The result? Fewer empty shelves, lower prices, faster delivery. Walmart doesn't just run stores, it runs on smart algorithms. Is it possible that the quietest man in the room controls a fortune that impacts millions of lives every single day? Rob Walton and Walmart, power in action. Who controls the global marketplace? Rob Walton, as former Walmart chairman, with 45 to 50% family ownership, helped shape not just a company, but an economic empire. U.S. influence. Walmart's size and workforce give it power to influence laws, labor policies, and trade. Global influence. Operating in 20-plus countries, Walmart affects supply chains, local economies, and global prices. Quote, big enough to lead, strong enough to shape policy. Power is not about titles, it's about influence. Rob Walton. Walton Family Philanthropy and Donations. Founded by Sam and Helen Walton in 1987, the Walton Family Foundation has given $6.2 billion plus in grants, $600 million plus in 2024 alone. Rob Walton donated $115 million to ASU's Rob Walton School of Conservation Futures. With wife Melanie Walton, gave $32 million to sustainability initiatives at Arizona State University. The family also supports healthcare, education, and conservation. Overall, Walton family and foundations have donated $7.5 billion plus globally. Rob Walton's wealth is hidden, but his influence is massive. Rob Walton follows strategic rules. 1. Influence quietly, avoid publicity. 2. Focus on long-term growth over short-term profits. 3. Diversify investments beyond core business. 4. Protect family legacy above all else. 5. Anticipate taxes, policies, and global economic shifts. This is the mindset of a business tycoon who doesn't need fame to control global commerce. Rob Walton proves, strategy beats attention, and power doesn't need noise. Big enough to lead, strong enough to shape policy. The world knows Bezos and Musk, but have you heard of Rob Walton? He owns 45% of Walmart shares, controlling a $954 billion company with $681 billion revenue and $19.4 billion profit, earning $2 billion in annual dividends and bringing his net worth to $140 billion, and influencing the stock market worldwide. Walmart spans 10,750-plus stores in 19-plus countries across 5 continents, including Sam's Club, Walmart International, Walmart.com, and Flipkart. His decisions shape U.S. government policies, trade rules, and labor laws, while moving global markets and billions of consumers. How can one man wield so much power without ever seeking the spotlight? As Rob proves, true power doesn't shout, It moves quietly, but it moves everything. The richest Walton you've never heard of, silently controlling the world economy. Comment if you knew this, smash like, and subscribe to AI Education and Business for more hidden billionaires, global empires, and powerful giants.